In this video, we will show you how to replace your multifunction switch or combination switch on this Dodge Ram. This will be mounted directly along the driver's side of your steering column. Let's get into it. Okay friends, let's get started on our job. The first thing we'll want to do is make our way safely underneath the steering column. We're going to be looking for 3 T20 Torx screws. You'll find that you have one towards the driver's side rear of the steering column, one in the center, and one over towards the passenger side. Remove all 3. There's one of our screws. The one all the way over here. We'll do the center last. Screw number 2. This one's different than the other 2. At this point, we can take hold of that clamshell and we'll separate it. Just give it a little wiggle. There we are. We'll take our 2 pieces, give them a quick inspection, and set them aside. Now that we have that out of the way, we have a clear view of the multifunction switch. On this, you'll find that you have 2 tamper-proof T20 mounting screws, one down along the bottom and one up along the top. What I mean by tamper-proof is it has a small little tab that protrudes up in the center of the Torx head screw. So you want to make sure you have the proper Torx bit for this. Looks just like this. Hold of that, give it a little wiggle. We'll remove the screws. Both of those look the same. Now we can twist this down. We'll have a look along the back side here. You can see that you have an 8mm headed mounting bolt. We'll loosen that. Take hold of that wiring harness, give it a wiggle, and remove it from the back side of the switch. There it is, friends. All right, now before we get ready for the installation of our brand new multifunction combination switch, we want to have a look at the wiring harness. If you see any funny colors, that would be corrosion and it would need to be dealt with. This one looks fine. At this point, we can continue on by installing our brand new switch. We'll make sure that we align it properly. Should slide right in there. Turn off the 4-ways. Now we can put in our mounting screw along the back side here. Start that in by hand. Snug it up. Double check to make sure that's secured. Now we can take this and put it in place up along the steering column. Once you have your mounting bolt holes aligned, go ahead and start in each of them and then you can snug them up. Now we can continue on putting our steering column back together. You'll find for the top piece you have this squared out notch for the 4-way switch to protrude up and out through. We'll just take this and rest it in position. Once you have that in position, we'll continue on with the lower part of the clamshell. You remember that we had the 3 areas for our mounting screws. We'll take this and slide it up into position and latch the 2 together. Now we can put in our 3 mounting screws. I'll be starting with the center, which is the longer of the 3. sure that's nice and tight. We can continue on to the other two. These two are much shorter than the first. Double check to make sure it's completely secured. Now let's test the functionality of the multifunction switch. Put the key in the on position. We'll test both directionals, high beams of course, wiper blades, and the 4-ways. Perfect. Thanks for watching.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.